Hello, beautiful souls. How are we all doing? So I hopped on a little bit early just to see if I'm actually live. Today I'm using, yes, I'm live. Okay, so today I'm using a different stream software, and it does take a little bit. There's a delay. There's like a 1 minute delay. So let me just tag everyone. Okay. So I'm gonna wait just a few minutes just for people to hop on, because I know I've come on a bit early. But I am so excited for today's live. It's let me just make sure that I can see your comments as well. One second. Let me sort this out. Okay, cool. I should be able to see your comments as well. Okay, great. So welcome everybody who's watching me live. Please say hello. And for those of you who are watching replay, put a hashtag replay so I know you're watching. And today I'm super excited for this, because today I'm sharing with you a 5D business strategy for healers, for bigger reach, impact, abundance, and income. And I want you to know that everything I'm sharing with you today has been fully channeled from 5D consciousness, abundance consciousness, and the Plaiadians. So there's nothing from me here. Everything is purely channeled. And we're going to be talking about business strategy, marketing strategy, and sales. And this honestly has been a massive... Hi, Catherine. Hi, Angela. So nice to see you guys here. What I'm going to share with you has been absolutely life-changing for me and my clients, because when we started using this strategy for the first time ever, not only showing up online, attracting clients became so easy, and it was just flowing. And you know, people show up with so much passion, and whatever they're doing to attract clients feels so aligned, so authentic, so real, and so right. But also you have strategy to know that every time I want to attract clients, these are the steps I need to take, and I'm going to attract clients, so that it really helps you create consistent income. So there shouldn't be any dips in your income. You should be growing and growing. The more you embody your soul identity, your 5D leader, the more income, abundance, clients will come. So who is excited? Who is excited, guys? Give me your energy. Hello, Helen. Yeah, let me know if you are guys ready. So today I'm going to be sharing with you strategic and practical steps that have helped me, and now seriously over thousands of healers, create six-figure healing businesses from scratch. Okay, and the business strategy, because it's 5D, it's rooted in love, authenticity, connection, and soul alignment. And on top of that, I'll be sharing with you how you can channel your own business strategy that will activate your unique blueprint for success, so you can attract clients from a place of ease and flow. So we must remember, even though I'm going to share with you the teachings of 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness and the Plaiadians, you need to remember that you still need to connect to your own blueprint. You still need to activate your own blueprint for success, because everybody is uniquely designed to create success. So channeling your own way of attracting clients, it's absolutely it's the first thing you need to do to make sure this works. That's why I'm really against business coaches who coach and who preach that my business strategy is the only strategy that will give you, consistent income. I understand why they do this, because they have used this strategy that got them success, but there's a lack of understanding that what works for me might not, and probably will not work for you. So never put yourself in a box of a business strategy, and just because it worked for one person, it might not, and probably will not work for you. Otherwise we'll all be millionaires by now. Okay. I hope this makes sense. Karen Rose, hello. Mimi, good. So just a quick reminder to show you how, this is my beautiful family. Look at me, look at my children, most importantly. So I wanted to just show you that when I was just using 3D business strategy in the first year of my business, I was working 10 hours to 14 hours a day, and I only hit 30K in the first year of my business. I did 3 launches, and 3 launches brought me 10K, and I was absolutely exhausted, stressed, and burnt out. Then there was slight progression, right? When I became a mom to Eric. So I had Eric here, and I started using Soul Alignment. I started using my guides to guide me with the business strategy. I was still using 3D business strategy, but I was guided more from my soul, and I completely rearranged it, and I had different intention, which massively helped, and embodiment and alignment truly helped me. And that's when I went from 30K years to 100K in just 6 months, and then my business kept scaling and scaling and scaling year on year on year. Until of course I hit my second spiritual awakening. That's when I activated my gifts. This is what I do right now. This is what I've been teaching you for the last 3 days and today. And that's when completely everything shifted. Now in my previous business, although my clients were reaching financial success, I'm quite good with financial aspect of their business. I wasn't able to really shift them at a soul level, at their identity level. And so the income was going up and down, and I was like, I know I'm missing something here. And I knew I was healing, but I didn't know how to heal. I was not a healer then. But obviously when my gifts got activated, as you guys know, I'm a healer now, I'm a channel, I'm bringing this new body of work here. So that completely revolutionized my business and also my success, because right now my clients not only get 6-figure years, but everything comes with so much ease and flow, and they fully embodied, and that's what I truly want. And most importantly, they activate their gifts, they activate their wisdom and knowledge that they are here to bring into this world. So I really love the fact that we fulfill their purpose and we create impact together. So that's the most important thing for me, and that came from just following from second spiritual awakening. So the keys to success, of course, there are 2 parts to it: internal energetic work and then strategic work. So you must remember, whenever you're doing your business strategy, there will be blocks coming up. There'll be blocks coming up throughout every single part of your journey. When I take my clients through a journey, of course, we're doing the healing first, the energetic first, then we, activating their gifts, connecting to their souls, channeling the programs, their offer, and only then we do strategy. And throughout every single step of their journey, there are different blocks coming up. So it's very important to heal as you go. And probably when you launch your programs and you become 6-figure, and guess what? There's always some healing that will have to be done, because you keep evolving. Your business keeps evolving as you evolve at soul level as well. So remember that today we'll be talking we'll be talking about energetics and strategy, but strategy will be we'll be focusing on strategy today. But just keep in mind that healing is the key, okay? Embodiment of your soul identity and 5D leader as well. That will really help you with your purpose, your impact, with your gifts and your wisdom. So you need to really embody at every stage of your business, especially when you're promoting, especially when you're showing up online. You need to embody the version of yourself who's already achieved everything and who's embodied in their own teachings. So if you're not sure about what you teach, if you're not confident in it, it will show. So you need to be a full expression of your teachings. And alignment, of course, you need to make sure every part of your business is in alignment with you. Otherwise, that will create blocks to attracting your clients. And then what happens is when we work on energetics, we start getting guidance to what practical and strategic steps you need to be taking. And of course, when it comes to strategy, I help a lot of healers create online businesses. Some do offline, some do online, some do a mix of both. But my focus is on online business, so you can create global reach. It's important for you to know how online works, so that you know how to utilize, whatever social media platform you're using to your advantage. But of course, everything that you will be doing, every step you'll be taking in order to attract clients should be channeled from your soul. And your soul is extremely good at business and at social media as well. Okay, so yes, exactly, that's what I said. So let me ask you guys, who here feels like there's so much more waiting for them? Okay, so much more impact to make, so much more of their purpose calling to be fulfilled. Who feels like you are fulfilling your purpose somewhat, but not 100%? Please tell me in comments below, because that's exactly how I felt in my my previous business. Financially, I was flying, but I had that feeling that there's something more coming, and I couldn't really figure out what. I knew, healing was missing in my business. I don't know how to really go about healing. Like, there were a few things that was telling me you are meant for so much more. Who here's got that? Tell me. Let's get into this. Claim it in comments below. Like, yes, I'm here to create more impact, more reach, more income, and I'm so ready to go for it. We need to get your energy right. More of everything, Catherine. Yes, absolutely. So let's get started. So here are some reasons why people are not being magnetized to you, your offers or your services. So now I'm going to show you what's currently not working in your business, and then we'll be fixing it, like everything one by one, okay? So you are promoting a modality, but that is not who you truly are. You have not yet fully connected to your soul, your purpose, your unique gifts, or your channeled wisdom, which is the key to your magnetism. So if you just promoting modality, the visuals that I'm getting is you are like 10% of what you can be. That's how magnetic you can be. You can be 100%, but currently you're only 10%. You are not claiming your greatness or stepping into your uniqueness because you have not yet fully realized what it is. So you might not even be aware of it, but even people who are aware of it, sometimes they're still not ready to claim it. They're not ready to be like, you know what, I believe in myself. They don't have that conviction. And that's very, very damaging to your business. Or you are speaking to an audience that is not ready to invest in themselves or commit to the deep transformation you can deliver. So remember, in the previous days, I was telling you need to really focus on people who are ready. So those are the people you want to be connecting on an energetic level. These are the people you want to be talking to on an energetic level too. And you need to shift from the wounded place of I want to help, because the need to help is also blocking your magnetism. You need to know that, this is who I am. I'm absolutely amazing. My services are amazing. My services are life-changing, and I'm just a light. I'm a beam of light, and people who already come to me, and then I'm ready and I'm happy to serve. But I'm not there chasing people like, please, can I help you? Please, can I help you? I was that person, and it comes from an unhealed, wounded place. You might not have a community at all, okay? And without a community, you remain unseen. People don't know they don't know you. There's no trust, there's no connection. So community is very, very important to create. And today I'm going to be sharing you how you can do that. You may be showing up in your business from scarcity mindset and financial pressure as well, rather than from love, abundance, and soul alignment. And this is very difficult to shift, because I know a lot of my clients, they quit their jobs, their healing business is the only thing they've got, and they're using their savings, or and if they're not making money, it's massive pressure. But here it's important to heal, and then connect to abundance. When I work with consciousness of abundance consciousness, it's easier because you get to work with her, and she also guides you how to embody her. So it's important to not feel abundant. It's important to know that you are abundance. So it's important to shift your identity from poor me, I never have money, from identity of scarcity to I am abundance. Okay? It's not a matter of I am abundant, I am abundance. That's who I am. Your offer lacks distinction because you have not yet fully stepped into your greatness. So as a result, you sound like everybody else. There's nothing new, different, unique about you, and the outcome for your clients is not extraordinary because you are not claiming that. Doubt clouds your confidence, and when you doubt yourself, your clients question your expertise and your services. Remember, when you doubt yourself, your clients will doubt you. When you back yourself energetically, when you believe in yourself, people will believe in you. People mirror your energy. Your content doesn't ignite your energy or your client's transformation. So you may even resist showing up. So for those of you if you're not excited to show up online, if you're feeling like, oh God, this marketing is heavy, I need to show up because I have to, then you know your strategy is out of alignment, and also you know you have not ignited yourself as well. So my clients feel like this, but by the end of us working together, when it comes to showing up and promoting their offers and freebies, they are on fire. They are so excited, they're so passionate about it, that's their purpose, they're here to serve, and there's absolutely no stopping them. So, and that shows in your content. You know, your content needs to ignite you and then your clients. You have no idea how to attract clients effortlessly in a way that feels easy, fun, authentic, and aligned. So that just comes to knowledge. And you have no proven business strategy that aligns with you and produces predicted results every time you use it. Your message and your niche are not yet unique. You sound like everybody else offering the same modality, which makes you invisible in a crowded market. And that saddens me greatly, because I know you have something so unique, so amazing. You have amazing impact to create, and people are just not seeing who you truly are, okay? You doubt your potential and your power, even though deep down you know you're here to do extraordinary things. And you do not have a business model, so no business strategy, but business model that allows you to have the lifestyle of your dreams. So you do speak about your offers, so people don't know, you do not speak about your offers, so people don't know they can actually work with you. So again, I see lots of people who, they talk about spiritual stuff, but people don't actually know that they can work with them, okay? Your audience can't justify their investment for your program, product, and service. And you don't know what your soul-aligned vision is and what your next level looks like, creating blocks to your success, because if you don't know where you're going, you cannot embody that version of yourself. And I know this sounds like a lot, okay? And that's because a lot of people just overcomplicate business. And I want to show you today how a faultless business can really be, because you need to remember your business, it's not a separate thing from you. Your business is an extension of who you are, okay? So do you guys agree with any of these? Do you feel like, okay, I need to work on this, I need to work on that? How does that land with you? Karen Rose, I feel like I'm meant for so much more. I love that. Forward well-being, hello. More for me. Good. I know my streaming is 1 minute delayed, so sorry if I'm a bit late when it comes to your comments. So I want to share with you the typical journey of my clients, so you can see the process of embodiment and how crucial it is in client attraction. So people typically come to me because they have this inner calling. They know they're here to create amazing, beautiful things. They're here for more. So they love helping people. I'm so lucky that I get to work with people who have the biggest hearts, and their hearts, their intention is in the right place. But of course, they are like, I want to help people. But of course, when it comes to attracting clients, they absolutely hate it. They hate that. They hate the business side of what they need to do. And that's because they feel out of alignment with traditional marketing. And as we said before, 3D way of marketing has completely different frequency, and it's rooted in fear, greed, and consumerism. Therefore, it's normal that you'll feel out of alignment, because we as healers, we're already at a different frequency. So it's like you're trying to lower your frequency to do something that is not right for you. And, it just doesn't work like that. And they have full of fear, they have doubt, they have scarcity. Finances are massive here, they have fear that they will not succeed. And what if they don't succeed? What will that mean to them? They'll have to get a job and they'll fail as, their purpose. And I remember in the first 2 months of my business, when I couldn't attract any clients, of course it was sad because I was not making money, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to survive the next few months. But what was even more painful was that I was not fulfilling my purpose, and I felt like I was failing humanity. And I know I was silly, because I was like, I'm only just starting, surely, I want to help whole humanity, of course. But that's how it felt, and I know that was real, because I am here to help humanity. I'm here to do big things. I'm here to roll out this new body of work to everybody. I'm starting with healers, but I know in the future I'll be rolling it out to every single industry. It's been shown to me that's my path, that's what I need to do. So you're not only failing yourself, but you are actually, if you're not fulfilling your purpose, you are actually failing people who are meant to work with you. So that's why sometimes people are in self-pity, like, oh, I can't do, I'm fearful. Like, stop thinking about yourself. Start thinking about the people you're here to help. And then they step into their power through the process of healing, expanding their energy, connecting to who they are, their powers, the gifts, their purpose, the wisdom that blows their mind. They connect to that power, the inner power. And they create life-changing programs. They create something that is so life-changing for their clients. And they become this 5D leader. And here I want to talk about leadership, because a lot of people, they're like, leader? I don't want to be a leader. I'm not a leader. Because again, we think about leadership from a 3D perspective. You need to be loud. You need to be aggressive. You need to be like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And it's very masculine. Leadership, we always think of a masculine way of leadership. But here, what I mean by 5D leader is that we are healers, We have lots of love. There's like softness, there's gentleness in us. And when it comes to being a 5D leader, you are leading from a place of love, abundance, service. So you can create massive global change by being gentle, soft, loving. And the problem is with healers, they don't want to show that part because they've been hurt before, and they say, they're scared to show how loving they are. But you need to show the love you have for your people, because that's exactly what will magnetize them to you as well. So it's not about being loud, masculine, aggressive. It's about really truly stepping into the person you came here to be. And that, when you really embody your energy, and we talked about this on day 2, when your energy, your presence, what does that do to your people? It is your energy, your wisdom, your gifts that will lead people to their transformation. And that creates widely successful businesses. So they become, by the end of our process together, empowered, confident, connected, grounded, and wealthy 5D leaders. And that's how we create change in the world. Does that make sense? So embodiment is crucial. Every single part of their journey needs to be embodied. So, strategic steps for magnetizing your clients to you. First of all, create community. You do not have a business if you don't have community. So here I talk about email lists. Definitely have an email list, because social media platforms, they are owned by other people. They might close your account. They might, you need to have something else than just your social media community, okay? And you need to choose a social media platform that is aligned to you and with you. So again, how we, when I channel this, strategy from 5D, what they're saying to us is that you need to find a social media platform that feels authentic to you, that resonates with your values, with your personality, that it's quite natural to you. It's like you magnetize to one another. And it could be one social media platform, it could be more. As a business coach in my previous business, I always said just choose one social media platform, but that was the wrong advice. And now when I work with people, typically people just stick to one social media platform. But with a client this week, we were channeling her social media strategy and where she should be, where are her clients. And she was given 3 different social media platforms. TikTok, they showed her that that's where she needs to do like a diary, showing people what she's going through day to day. Instagram, which was more of a structured business sort of post, and Facebook for networking. So you can see that every single strategy is different. So please don't follow anybody else's advice. Follow your own guidance. Your soul knows the best how to get you to your results the quickest, the easiest way possible, right? And here, when it comes to community, the intention is absolutely everything, okay? Remember, 3D is all about game, like number game. The more people you have, the better it is. Here with 5D, it's all about connection. It's about being genuine and caring and loving your people. So really focus on creating this community and fuel your community with the beautiful energy of love, respect, non-judgment, like whatever you want to fuel this community with on an energetic level, please do. And create this community not because you have to, but because you truly want to connect. And I know as healers, we love people, we do want to connect, and we are actually craving genuine connections. So when you create a community, make sure your intention is in the right place, because if your intention is like, oh, I need community to make money, it's not going to work. Okay? Catherine, feeling excited? Yes! Who else is feeling excited? I'm like absolutely buzzing to share this with you. So now, once you've created your community, wow, you need to attract people into your community. So now I want to share with you passive ways how you can attract people into your community whilst you sleep. So first of all, choose the right name, and this needs to be channeled. Well, everything needs to be channeled while I'm teaching you guys. The right name, what keywords you need to be putting in your name so that you're searchable, and also that, you know, special words will have special igniting energy behind it. So when people see your name, you know, we want to activate your clients. Whatever we do, whenever we show up online, we want to be activating our clients. Okay, so the right name is very, very important. So make sure it's channeled with the words that are activating people energetically, but also strategically, it needs to have search words. So when your clients search for, you know, resolving their problem or looking for solutions, looking for help, they type in that those specific keywords so that you can show up. And the right setup. So what do I mean by the right setup? So really think about your client's journey. What do you want to take them through? What kind of journey? So typically, you know, when you're operating, and I know you are in spiritual groups, because that's how we connected. So when you show up in spiritual groups, typically people will go to your profile and they will check you out. So it's really important that you talk about what you do on your profile, and from your profile you tell people how you want them to connect with you. So you should be talking about your social media community, how they can join you. So then you get them to your community, and then from your community, typically we want to be offering people freebie that we talked about. Well, we're going to be talking about your freebie today. Freebies are crucial, because remember, you creating something new, something revolutionary, something that doesn't exist anywhere else. So you need to be able to showcase what you do, and the freebie is the best way to do it for new clients, somebody who has never met you before. Okay, so typically when you go to your community, you want to be gifting them a freebie so they can get to know you more. So that's a typical setup, but again, you need to be channeling what is the right path for you within that. And now we have active ways to attract clients, to give you full control over how much money you make in your healing business. So how I work is that, you know, typically I attract clients all the time through content all the time. But when I finish my programs with my clients, then it's up to me. Do I want to take time off? You know, typically I take about 3 to 4 months off during the year. And then I know that when I'm ready for clients again, I know what to do. I have the right business strategy. I know how to attract clients, and I'm like, okay, I show up and I get more clients if I need to. So it's really up to you, and you really have full control over it. And that's gold. So I don't use any paid ads. I only use organic reach to grow my business, and I have always done. So you can see that with the active ways I'm going to share with you in a minute, you know, you can really get amazing results, like 300 new members in 1 week. So imagine how quickly would your business grow if you knew how to attract 300 people every single week to your community. It's completely life-changing, okay? For me, Farmida, really excited. Catherine, amazing. Share your community with other people. I love, Catherine, that you're doing that. So yeah, join people's community. You can share your communities in comments below, but also tell us a little bit more about your community. What is it all about? What is your business about? Because when you promote, sorry, but this is my coaching here. When you just say, hey, this is my business page, check it out. Why should I check it out? Why should I waste my time if this is not what I'm looking for? So when you're promoting your offers or your business or your community, always say, hey, join my community, and this is what we do. This is what the community is for. So people can straight away see if they are the right people for it. The last thing you want is to have people who are not aligned in your community, because especially Facebook groups penalize it. When you have huge communities and people are not participating, people are not active, your group goes down. And that's why it's not good. So make sure the people who join your community are your aligned potential clients. Okay, so how to attract clients? Okay, first thing is create a freebie. Okay, freebie is the most successful and the quickest way to attract clients to you. So from a freebie alone, okay, just from a freebie alone, my clients get anything between 10 to 60k launches. Okay, this is absolutely massive. But it's not just any freebie, because I know that a lot of people come to me and say, yeah, I do freebies all the time. I do free sessions. I do free this. I do free that. And it doesn't work, because there needs to be structure, and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to put in your freebie to convert into clients. But again, freebie is something you need to channel yourself. So first of all, freebie needs to tell people who you are. So think about what I've done here. There's so many people in this community. I think over 200-300 people joined my community just for the 4-day activation. They have no idea who I am, right? And I love it, because I'm like, you must trust your soul's nudges so much, and I love you for it. But so my freebie, it's my invitation to get to know you, and for you to get to know me as well. So you need to tell them who you are, okay? What is your purpose? So talk about the impact you're here to create. Why should they listen to you? What is it that you do? Okay, so here you need to be talking about, what is it that you do? Talk about your niche, talk about your purpose, talk about your impact that you're here to create. Who do you help? So here we want to dive deeper into your niche, right? So we channeled your purpose. We channeled what clients you're meant to be working with. What is the problem you're helping clients with? What are the results you're creating for your clients? Okay. How do you help your clients achieve results? So really educate your people about your channeled wisdom, the knowledge you've channeled, and your gifts. What makes you so special? What makes you so unique? This is so important, because that is what will build credibility and trust for you. Talk about, I've done that already. Talk about what methods your clients tried already, okay, to elevate their pain, and why they failed, and why your methodology will be different, okay? And then you present your offer. So we talked about similar things when we are creating your offers from day 3, but this is a freebie, so it's very important to talk about all these aspects and obviously presenting your offer, because by the end of your freebie, you want to be presenting your offer simply to show people, freebies are always so powerful. Freebies, you're giving them the knowledge, the activations, that your energy is in your freebie. So that's already activating people, okay? But for the people who want to connect to you and work with you and really are ready for the transformation you're providing, they need to work with you. So you need to be telling them how they can work with you. What are the amazing offers that you've channeled. So you can see that creating a freebie is quite similar in a 5D perspective, is quite similar to 3D perspective here. Okay, 3D perspective, business strategy tells us to create a freebie as well. But what matters here is the intention behind it. Because in a 3D world, we create freebie to make money. Okay, it's like make money, do lots of pitch, do a little bit of value, but pitch. Intention behind our freebies is to really help people. For people to really get a freebie and something shifts in them, something happens in them. We are creating freebie to truly change someone and to give them a sense of what is possible for them. So the intention behind, the energetics behind it completely shifts the narrative, and it's what makes your freebie so powerful. Okay? So create freebie from place of, again, love, abundance, and service. We're here to create service. And I've had about 500 people joining my freebie, right? And not everybody will become a client. Majority will not. Does that bother me? Absolutely not. Because I know I've served every single person if they really went through their freebie with me properly. Okay? So I know I'm doing my job. I'm here to create impact. And that's what I'm doing. Okay? So first of all, ask your soul, what is the best way for me to connect with my soul-aligned clients? Remember, on day 2, we connected to your clients energetically. You can ask them, what is the best way for me to connect with you so I can share with you my freebies, okay? So here I just want to show you like what people have done, like that this really, really works when you match strategy, which is aligned with this channel, with the energetics. So here we've got 700 comments. So I posted a question this morning in 2 different groups, which takes literally 5 minutes. And I already have almost 700 total comments, okay? So you can see that when you energetics and you have the right strategy, people do respond to your post. So now I want to share with you how I do this behind the scene. So, but again, I'm telling you this from my perspective. You might have different ways, different content to create that's in alignment with you to attract your clients. Okay, I'm just sharing with you what I do behind the scenes. So there are times in my business when it feels so right for me to just promote a freebie. So I promote freebie in groups where you can freely promote. So here, this one, free course, connect to your purpose and turn it into a thriving business. 700 comments, 700 people wanted to join my freebie, okay? So, but this time around, I completely felt off with just promoting my freebie. What this time around, all I wanted is to really create genuine relationships with people and connections, okay? So you have probably seen one of those. Do we have any healers, spiritual workers here? Or I'm talking here about I'm looking for some beautiful, genuine and authentic connections with Reiki practitioners in different groups. It'll be like with healers, with spiritual workers, with anybody who's, heart-led. And I was just rotating those 2 different types of posts, and I got 176 comments, 160 comments from every single one of them. And I normally post like once every week, because then I post it on many different groups, maybe 5 to 8 groups, let's say. And then I have a whole week just to be responding to people and talking to people and connecting to really find out what they do. It's not just like, okay, come to my group, next. No, and you know this from me. Like, I've had some beautiful conversations with so many of you who are here today, that it's genuine, and people respond because they can feel my energy behind the post, thinking, like I feel that about her. She's quite genuine. But try to do this if that doesn't feel aligned with you, and you will get absolutely 0 comments. That's why you need to really channel what content you need to be providing to attract clients. So this is my recommendation, okay? You should be asking your guides on a daily basis what you need to be doing energetically and strategically to attract clients from a place of service, not financial pressure, okay? I really want you to have open heart for your clients and feel the love, because that will really help you with creating content from the right place. So you always ask your guides from two things: energetically, what I need to be doing, and they guide you, and strategically as well. Okay. So, Kat, I need to work on my community. Yes, we always have to work on our community. Our work is never finished. We always, if you want to have a bigger reach, bigger impact, of course, the more people you impact, the better it is for you and for them. So yeah, we always grow our community. It's never enough. I have so many freebies and people aren't taking me up on them. Yes, that's because, the reason why your freebies are not working is because, first of all, they might not be channeled, and also because you are not showing people your true gifts, your wisdom. Your offer is probably lacking all these things that we talked about on day 2, okay? And remember, healing, embodiment, and alignment. One thing I really want you to remember from all these teachings that I'm giving you, healing, embodiment, and alignment is the key. Keep healing. What is stopping me? What's stopping me from attracting? What blocks do I have? Embodiment, how can I embody? And today in our activation, we will be doing embodiment. So that will be so powerful for you. And alignment. If things are not working out in your business, something is out of alignment. It's either you're not stepping fully into your power, your gifts, your wisdom that you're here to share, or your offer is off. It could be that your offer doesn't align with your ideal lifestyle. It could be the strategy. It could be content. It could be anything. So you need to really sit down with yourself and think, what doesn't feel right here, what's not in alignment with me. Attracting clients, another thing. So remember, when it comes to attracting clients, freebie, super powerful, like so powerful. From one freebie, my clients are typically can quit their 9-to-5 jobs and do this full time because they get 10 to 60k cash. Okay, freebies, massively powerful. But then we want to be attracting clients constantly, not just have like big launch and that's it. You know, you want to be connecting to people, giving them value, helping them, and content is massive. But content is all about speaking your truth. So what do I mean by this? Well, of course, as you know with me, everything needs to be channeled. So your content needs to be channeled. And there are different ways you can channel your content. And I just want to say that everybody has different ways of channeling. So how I do this with my clients, on week 4, I believe, we connect to their soul. And when we connect to their soul, we asked her, you know, what's the best way for me to connect with you so that, you know, it's easy for me to connect, the connection is instant. How can I communicate with you so that I receive the right information, that it's clear to me? Because when I start working with clients, a lot of the time, their soul gives them information that they don't understand. It's very fluffy, it's very, like metaphors on metaphors on metaphors, and like, I don't understand. And you need to remember that it's not like we are passive receiver when we channel. No, we communicate with your soul. Tell your soul, I don't understand what you're saying to me. Like, I don't understand these visuals. I don't understand your messages. Can you be more specific? Can you give me this and this and that? And it's about fine-tuning your communication with your soul. It's like talking to a friend, right? So you can demand, you can be like, hey, I don't understand. You know, do it in a different way. So so it's definitely all about fine-tuning. And then from that point, we ask her, you know, your soul, how you can channel information as well with so much ease. So the easiest way to get into your flow is to raise your vibration. So channeling comes when you're in total flow, okay? So when my clients channel, so somebody asked me yesterday, do you channel for your clients or do your clients channel for themselves? When you work with me, I want you to become 100% independent. So I teach you how to channel. I want you to channel everything. It's the same with healing. I'm teaching you how to heal yourself so that after us working together, you never need another coach, another healer. You know how to do everything by yourself because you have the best coach, mentor, guru there is, your soul, okay? So yes, I teach my clients how to channel, so they channel, but I also can channel for them. So if they ever like, oh, I'm not sure if what I've channeled is correct, can you double check? I channel for them. If they're really stuck, or they just want like, oh, can you just channel content for me? I can do that. I love channeling. And actually I have one separate offer that I channel your whole business because I love to channel. I channel absolutely everything for your business. But when I work with you, I want you to do the work and I'm here to help you unlock and do this for yourself. So get in a state of flow. So when I do with my clients, I get them to meditative state when we connect to their soul and they channel. And obviously I connect to their energy as well. So I help them with that. And I ask the right questions to get the most information out of you and your soul as possible. So do something that really lifts your spirit and brings you joy and happiness, and you'll feel naturally inspired. So believe it or not, I create my content on my walks most of the times. When I go to the forest or when I'm at the gym, when I just when I'm listening to my music, when I'm like, yes, I'm embodying my next level self, like I'm pumping or I'm going through a lovely walk in nature. I just want to be like left alone, like really be embodying my next level self and stepping into that version of myself. And then they bombard me with lots of content. And I sit down and I do everything on my phone, like write everything down. And sometimes in a matter of 30, 45 minutes, I have enough content for a whole week. So if you tell me that you sit at your computer and you're like, I don't know what to write about, I am so stuck, I don't know what content to create, you need to move your body, you need to raise your vibrations, you need to get inspired, you need to connect to your purpose, you need to get into right energetic state, and it will just flow through you. And this is why my clients tell me as well. They're like, oh my God, I'm buzzing with ideas. And because when you get into the right energetic state, everything flows to you. Okay? Another thing is definitely connect to love and abundance. Whatever you do in your business, always connect to love and abundance, so that you know whatever you're creating in your business comes from the right intention, the right energy, and it will be received in the right way, okay? So similar to we did in activation on day 2, visualize your clients, connect to them heart to heart, and ask them, what is it that you want me to tell you today? What do you need help with? Okay, what do you need to hear from me to really truly transform you and activate you? Okay, and on daily basis, ask your soul, what does my soul wish to share with my tribe today? Okay, so these are 3 different ways in which you can start channeling just to get you started. Okay, and there are different types of content, and this has been channeled, and you will see that the posts are quite similar to the 3D marketing strategy as well. So 3D and 5D, they talk about similar posts that attract clients, but again, you need to remember that your intention is absolutely everything behind your business and your energy, okay? So transformational posts, so what you need to be talking about, so what I do is I channel, okay? I channel, and then I put it in the right structure. And typically, you know, there are different types of posts you can be creating, but sometimes you have one post that have so many different posts within it. You know, transformation, motivation, educational, it's all in one, and that's absolutely fine. What I don't want you to do is to have structure and be like, oh my God, today I need to create transformation posts, so what do I need to talk about? Let it flow, let it all unfold naturally. But this is just to give you ideas of what is good for your clients to hear, okay? So here, share your own transformation so you can really inspire people, how you did it and how you can support your clients to do the same. Inspirational, motivational posts, build your clients' confidence and show them they can do it too, okay? But again, don't create posts just to attract clients, just to make money. This needs to come from a place of love, service and abundance, okay? This is so crucial. Otherwise, your content will not convert. Social proof, share your journey or your clients' journeys and testimonials. Educational, of course, talk about your approach, your uniqueness, your gifts. Explain why clients have their challenges and why previous attempts might not have worked. So you should be talking about this all the time. Remember, you are bringing something new to the world. People don't know about you. People don't know about your approach. They've never heard of it before. It's something completely new. Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it. Get people familiarized with how amazing you are. Connection. Promote engagement, and really, but don't do it just for the likes or, you know, comments, because I can tell you for a fact that I've worked with people who had bigger groups than me, bigger communities, right? They had bigger engagement and they never made any money. Okay, so it's not only about getting likes and clicks and comments under your post. That doesn't really matter. Okay, what matters is true connection that your clients feel with you through reading your post. Okay, so again, when you're talking about connection, really be ready to connect on an energetic level with your clients. Okay, so really create posts where clients can share their journey or struggles and feel seen and heard. Now everything is computerized. People see through the 3D business marketing bullshit, and they know nobody cares, okay? I want people to know that we care, okay? I want my clients or potential clients, I want you guys to feel loved, seen, and heard in my community, okay? I truly do. That matters so much to me, okay? So always ask yourself, how can I serve my audience and make them feel loved, heard, and seen? So authenticity, speaking your truth, claiming your greatness, showing up from a place of love and abundance equals clients will be reaching out to you, ready to work with you. So I want you to know, when we use 5D business marketing, the first thing they always talk to us is, and I talked about this in the last few days, but it's so important. The only responsibility you have and what your focus should be is focusing on your light, spreading your light. How? Connecting to your purpose, connecting to the impact you're here to create, connecting to your gifts, spreading your gifts and your wisdom. Okay? That's who you are. This is who you're meant to be. This is, you're meant to be spreading your gifts and wisdom with other people. So this is what your focus is. You shouldn't be like chasing people, like begging them to work with you. No. You just stand there and you're focusing on your light spreading and spreading and your energy expanding. And when you start showing up and when you start following the right business strategy that is channeled, people will naturally start gravitating to you because you'll be visible. One thing that the business strategy gives you is visibility and reach. So people will be like, oh, okay, I want to work with her. So you don't need to chase sales. You don't need to chase people. Just be who you're here to be. Be visible, have the right business strategy, and you'll start seeing that people come to you. And when they come into your inbox, they are ready to invest. So don't need to sell, right? Your authenticity, your truth, and your energy will do all of that for you. Does that make sense? Does that feel like a relief? Helen, I struggle to get my group to interact in comments. And that's okay, because some people will not want to interact. Well, and that shouldn't really be your that shouldn't really be your focus. People interacting. If they want to, they can. If they don't want to, that's fine. What you need to be focusing on is giving them the right content to help them ignite. So many of my clients come into my inbox and I've never heard of them before. I'm like, I've never seen you in my group. Obviously you are in my group, but I've never seen your name pop up. You don't even know how many people watch your content without you even realizing. So never be discouraged that, sorry, my voice is going. Never be discouraged by, oh, I don't have enough likes, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that. None of this matters. All this algorithm, that's 3D. Your energy, you will see that people, you need to focus on what I've just told you, and you'll see there will be massive shift in people and your sales, obviously. Helen, me too. Yeah, so Helen and Catherine, you have the same problem. So don't focus and don't be like pressurizing, the engagement. Let it happen naturally. When people feel safe, when people feel like they can be seen, they will start interacting. Okay? So focus on the energy you want to bring into your group. If that's your focus, if that's what you want to do, you want to have big engagement in your group, set that intention and ask yourself, what do I need to do? How do I need to make my clients feel so they interact, so there's more engagement? Okay? Selling. Okay, I love talking about this. Who loves selling? Is there anybody in the room who absolutely loves selling? Okay. And the reason why so many people absolutely hate selling is because there's a very bad connotation around selling. We think of selling as manipulative, as pushy, and that is true in a 3D world. That's exactly what happens, right? The sellers don't really care if you truly need their product. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything other than profit. And that's what selling is about in a 3D world. And that's what we see in an online space. Okay? In the 5D world, we swap the word selling with spreading our gifts with love and connecting to people soul to soul. Okay? So we actually don't do any active selling. We don't go out there cold calling or asking people, hey, are you interested in my program? This is my program. We don't really do that. Our main focus, remember, is focusing on your light, spreading your light, being in your greatness. Okay? Embodiment. Okay? So, hang on, people are messaging me and I can't see the comments. I do, but struggle. Okay, Catherine, so what exactly do you struggle with? Tell me more. So you need to be grounded in knowing, when it comes to selling, you need to be grounded in knowing who you are. This shifts you energetically so much that people will start looking at you, okay? You need to be grounded in knowing that what you have to offer is amazing. You need to really energetically back it, okay? And we talked about this yesterday. And you need to know that your purpose here is to simply show up in your greatness, express who you are freely and openly. No blocks, no fear, just show up who you are. There are no walls behind your heart. You're ready for connecting, you're ready to receive clients, you're ready for that abundance, okay? And to share your gifts with whoever wishes to experience them. Don't ever feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna need to get X amount of clients. I need to work with that particular person. Just be open and you'll see that the universe really delivers. If you follow all these steps, who you are, really understanding that your offer is amazing, you know, your purpose, your gifts. This will all have such energetic wave across the globe that people will start noticing you. They'll be interested in you. They will start binging on your content, and then they'll be reaching out to you in no time. Seriously, it can happen so quickly. I just spoke to a client. She said, oh, I have 50 people in my group, she said, and I haven't started promoting my freebie yet. I'm promoting my freebie from tomorrow, and I still have a whole month to promote. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing. And all she's doing, she's channeling content that she needs to be sharing in other people's groups, and people just keep coming to her, even though she's not even shared her freebie with people yet. She's sharing her freebie with people tomorrow, just to promote it. Okay. Kat, loving this. My block around my heart was fear at the start of the week. Yes, and I remember before, like during my second spiritual awakening, I wanted to attract clients, but what I realized is that I didn't actually want to attract clients. Deep down, I didn't want to help people because I've worked now, just to for, illustration purposes, I've worked with over 1,000 healers across the globe now. And I've had one bad client, and she completely broke me. I was like, how is this possible? The woman that I've showed really a lot of help and care and love completely broke me. She was very, very horrible to me, and to the point where it really affected me. I didn't realize how it was affecting me energetically until I started healing and going deeper to understand that actually I don't want to work with people anymore. I'm done with helping people because I was angry, I was bitter. It was all before during second spiritual awakening. All these things started coming up to heal. So sometimes there's such deep hurt that we've experienced with all the people that we're like, you know what? I don't really want to do it anymore, right? So yeah, there might be lots of different fears. And obviously when I healed that, I'm like, I love working with people now. And I only work with people who are aligned with me. So I always ask my guides and their guides whether we meant to work together, whether my programs are the right fit for them. And if they say no, I'm like, sorry, mate, we're not meant to work together because I don't want to have another bad client. No way. No way. That was so hurtful. So, Catherine, so you have no results. So do you now understand why you might not have the results that you want? Does it all make sense for you as I'm going through this? If you have any specific questions, do ask. So I want you to see yourself as a beam of light, a massive magnetic beam of light. You do not have to chase clients with it. You are so bright and powerful that you cannot be ignored. And when they are ready, when your clients are ready, they will come to you. That's your main focus, okay? Your main focus is speaking your truth through content, expressing who you are and sharing your energy, your gifts, your knowledge, and your presence with others. Leave the attracting and numbers to us, okay? That means my guides and your guides, okay? As long as you show up, you will attract the right people who are ready for you. One thing we do wish to say about selling, so this is channeled, as you can see, is that it's about showing your clients the love and care you have for them, and we will help you channel your online sales process in our business sessions, right? So I wanted to take this out from what I'm actually sharing with my clients so that, I don't want to change anything that I've channeled. So remember, you need to stay energetically open and receptive to clients, because so many times when you pour your heart out to a content, you're like, yeah, I feel so aligned with it, it's going to attract people, and nothing happens. We want to close our heart. We're going to be like, it's not working, all these fears start coming up again, financial worries, everything, and it's important to stay open and heal whatever comes up, okay? So, by this point, you should know that in order to attract clients, there are two main ways, okay? Through your freebie, through your content, okay? And your content could be written content, it could be video content, it could be anything, right? Again, that's up to you. But I also want you to know that there is, you can attract clients and enroll clients on autopilot, automations, okay? So this is what I do a day, right, that helps me create income on autopilot. So you keep promoting the freebie. So now I'm doing a new freebie. Before I had a different freebie, I stopped feeling aligned with it. That's why I'm doing this freebie. I was like, I really want to do activation for people. So I'm doing this freebie now, and I'm going to keep this freebie available for people. Okay. And I'm going to be promoting this freebie around 10 minutes a day. And people who are my soul aligned clients watch it on replay. Okay. And then they reach out to you when they're ready to work with you. And this roughly brings about 10K a month of extra income by doing absolutely nothing, by doing 10 minutes a day of promoting a freebie. Okay? And you can see here like proof that this really, really works. But again, you need to be aligned with automations. Okay? And you need to find a way for you to make it work. But you can see that when automation works, it really, you can, like, from 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock, how many people have made payments, right? I just want to show you that this is all possible, and it can come from a place of ease and flow, but you need to do it. You need to work on yourself, healing whatever doesn't work for you, activating what's unique and your gifts and your wisdom, and then have the right business strategy for you that's channeled, okay? So automations really allows you to have constant flow of new clients, create income without you doing anything new, anything different. It works behind the scenes, and truly follow. It really allows you to follow your true alignment. So when you don't feel like working 1 month, you don't have to work, and you don't have to worry about money because money just keeps coming. Does that make sense? So this is what you're missing out on if you haven't mastered the attraction and enrolling clients process, right? So remember that it creates buzz when you're excited to attract new clients, when you're excited to create content, when your energy is behind your business, your purpose. It creates so much buzz and excitement and engagement. It creates interest, it creates structure, momentum, and focus because you know what you're focusing on. And when your focus goes, that's where your energy grows, okay? When done correctly, you will keep having sold out offers and you will be fully booked, hitting your 6-figure years with ease, okay? And you will have control over how much money you're making as well, okay? So now, sales process. So what we want to talk about here is after you show up for your freebie, after you talk about your offers in your content, how sales process is all about showing your love and care for people after that, you know. So how will you show up for your clients after the freebie is done? How can you show them continuous care and love? Okay, so I want to share with you that, you know, I don't have like sales goals or anything like that. I simply attract clients through my content and through my freebies. But I become, you know, I keep myself open and I am ready to help people. When people are not sure whether they want to work with me, I always invite them to talk to me. I want to have real, genuine conversations with people. And because I don't have pressure to sell to them, I genuinely want to know, like, connect to them, and I genuinely want to know whether we're the right fit. So I invite people to talk to me, and when they're ready, they talk to me and they say to me, you know, this is what I struggle with, whatever the conversation may be. And then I tell them, well, you know, let's ask my guides and your guides to see if this is the right path for you. So I channel things for them to see if this is right. And if things are not right, I still channel things for them from the guides, what they need to be focusing on. So they actually come out with quite good advice and guidance, even if we don't end up working together. But you need to remember that when people are seeing your offers and they're like really pulled towards working with you, there's so much fear. There's so much fear, not only financially, but also, can I really do it? Am I really able to do it? So I want you to start thinking, how can I show my love and my support to my clients, potential clients, after my freebie? You know, do I tell people to reach out to me when they're ready? Like, through content, you need to be showing them that you have so much love for them. So that's the sales process in a 5D way. Does that make sense? Like, make yourself available so people can reach out to you. I hate these 3D way of selling that, you know, just click a button and pay. And like, people have no access to their coach. Everything is an autopilot. And that's not, like, I don't vibe with that. Okay, so how do I create strategy that aligns with me? First of all, you need to have knowledge. You need to know how social media works so you can have greater reach, okay? and then you need to channel your own business strategy. That is the key, channeling every single, like the steps you need to be taking, and also daily guidance, because you need to remember that your strategy will keep changing. As you change, the different offers will have different strategies. You just need to feel what works for you and what feels right for you, and keep aligning it. What feels right, what doesn't feel right, whatever doesn't feel right, align it, okay? And now, aligned business model. So typically, when it comes to my clients and their journey, it's like we create an offer. So that's what we did on day 3 of our activations. We create an offer, and then we sell that offer, and that's they launch. They've just launched their whole new business, the whole new offer. So they get a sold out launch, and then we connect to the guides, they sell, and then we say, okay, what comes after that? What are the other offers? And there are different ways to work with clients, right? Like one-on-one, group programs, mixed programs, a bit of one-on-one and a bit of group program, online programs, memberships, and I'm sure you're all aware of it. But what I want you to know is that do not overthink it. Don't think of the typical what business coaches tell you, like you need to have high ticket item, which is like one-on-one, then you can have group programs, then you can have memberships. So like that's a business model that'll make you 7 figures, whatever. Yeah, that makes sense. Logically it makes sense. And that's how I used to operate in my previous business. I had different tiers for my clients. But now I go with so much more flow. I would hate to have a business model that I feel stuck in, and then I can't move anything, around it, and I must provide all these different things. So I think naturally you'll be guided to what you need to create next, what your next offer is, and you will see that it will start creating a business model that is completely in alignment with you. So don't rush this process. Focus. The most important thing is to work on clients and really create those transformations for clients. And then when you feel ready, you start getting guidance of, and not just like, oh, I want to create something different. Maybe I can have, now I'm working one-on-one, maybe I can have group program, or maybe I want to have membership, or maybe, but it will all come naturally. It will all unfold naturally. So don't rush this process. You will be guided through it. So my typical day, I know a lot of people ask me, what do you do every day to create income? So I focus on money generating tasks, okay? So this is a typical day. So 30 minutes I create content, but this is on average, because obviously when I go and I have I told you guys I channel in chunks as well. But on average, let's say 30 minutes I create content. I spend about 10 minutes a day promoting my freebie or growing my community, however that looks like. I focus on growing my community, bringing people in. I have 1-hour calls with clients every single day. Sometimes I have 2-hour calls, it depends. And then I work on my energy, my embodiment, and my alignment, because I know how powerful and how important it is. So that's less than 3 hours a day on average, and this process generated 100K in just 6 months and create consistent 6-figure years thereafter. So it shows you that you don't need to spend 8 hours a day. You don't need to spend hours and hours on social media trying to attract clients. Your strategy can be so simple. All you need to do is literally just showing up in your power. That's all you need to do. That's how easy it gets. But obviously the theory behind it is so easy, but what's difficult is actually doing the transformational work. That's where people get lost, and that's where it gets hard. Okay, so before I do this, let me catch up on comments. So Helen, I keep falling back into the fear of lack. As I sit here and listen to this today, it's bringing up all kinds of emotions to the surface to be healed and released. Well done. I'm so happy that I'm shaking you up, and I'm sorry that it's obviously not a good, it's fears and stuff, but it just shows that you're on the right path. Whenever you have all these emotions, they are ready to be released. So when I work with clients, the first chunk of us working together, it's not easy. It's the hardest part, because we're shifting so much. We're healing and shifting and healing and shifting and healing and shifting. And it's the hardest thing, because we work at such deep level of the transformation. Okay, it's hard, and I never lie to my clients that you joining my program, it's going to be super hard. The first part is super hard, but then it gets easier and easier and easier. Okay, so it sounds like you are You're going through that right now. Kat, I get this. I had a big scary thing happen in business, and since then it's been harder to attract clients. Yeah. So it just shows that there's like whatever the big thing happened to you, you just need to heal that. And that's the beauty of it. You know, we can heal anything. And you have the power to heal yourself, obviously. So you can definitely do it. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine this, okay? You've built a soul-led business that radiates your presence, a living, breathing extension of your truth and your purpose, a sacred temple that not only lights you up, but magnetizes your dream clients. Those who are already searching for your frequency and are ready, willing, and eager to pay for your gifts. You wake up each morning in deep peace and knowing. Your phone lights up with notifications. Another client has just signed up. Money flows in as naturally as your breath, gracefully, abundantly, and effortlessly. 10K, 20K, even 50K months are no longer distant visions. They are your new normal, not through hassle, not through sacrifice, but through alignment, energy, and divine embodiment. You are no longer overworking, second guessing, or bending yourself to fit old systems. You are in your feminine flow, anchored in your power, doing less, receiving more. And this is exactly what I'm all about. This exactly is the summary of how to work in a 5D way, okay? Catherine, always feel like I don't have as many gifts as others. Oh my goodness. Catherine. Okay, we need to heal that. And that's because you haven't really connected to the greatness of your gifts. And this is the hardest part, because I think I've mentioned that to you in previous days, is that our gifts, we take our gifts for granted because we just assume other people do it too. If this is so easy for me, like, what's the value of it? But that's why it's important to connect to your soul, and for your soul to show you exactly what your gifts do to your clients. Because when you see the impact your gifts have on your clients, you will completely change your narrative of, oh, I don't have enough gifts, or they're not as good as other people. Okay? Your gifts are so strong and powerful that you will be creating massive global impact with them if you only step into that energy, that greatness. Okay? So please never say that about yourself, okay? So I want you to know that everything I've shared with you across those 4 days, this is just like an top of an iceberg. There's so much more underneath it, and the underneath it is the deep transformation you need to go through to really have that vision of, you know, money comes with ease, clients come with ease, I'm in my power, I'm in my greatness, I'm actually creating impact. So let me ask you, are you ready to ignite the transformation your soul and business have been craving? Because I'll tell you the truth, everybody wants to be there. Everybody wants to make 6-figure years. Everybody wants to be connected to their purpose and creating impact. Everybody wants it. But only few people are really ready to go through transformation that it requires to get to yourself to that level. And the transformation, as I mentioned before, it's so bloody hard. It's hard. It will break you. It will completely deconstruct you. Right? We break you and then we put your pieces back again. No, but really, it is tough. It is tough because this transformation it's so deep. It's in so much depth. But once you complete it, once you go to the other side, your life will never be the same. And it's the transformation that is embodied, it's rooted, and you should never really go back to your old self. Okay? Definitely ready. Good. So are you give me some energy? Let's claim it. Let's be like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is who I am. I'm ready for it. Are you ready to step into your power? Guys, you have beautiful gifts. You have amazing knowledge, wisdom ready to be shared with the world through your offers, through your presence, through your energy. Are you ready to step into your power and build a widely successful healing business that creates massive impact, abundant success, and lasting wealth? give me a yes if that's you. Like really claim it. Really be like, yes, 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 yes. I am claiming that. Okay? Are you ready for your first 10 to 60k months in the next 4 to 5 months from a place of ease, flow, harmony, balance, and total soul alignment as we build your business in a 5D way? Remember, money only comes from the impact you're creating. It's a reflection of your embodiment. The more you embody, the more impact you create. The more impact you create, the more money comes. Yes, 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 yes. I love the energy. So just to let you know, now I'm going to present, for those of you who want to work with me, of course, I'm going to show you what I'm all about. I'm going to share with you the offer that I've channeled that has helped thousands and thousands, like over thousands of healers. And after that, we're going to do our activation, okay? And activation today is about embodiment. Embodiment, your 5D leader, your soul identity, okay? It's going to be such a beautiful activation. So make sure you stay or you watch it on a replay, okay? Karen, yes, I am claiming that, yes. So it's time to take action, ladies. Let's do this. And I'm really saying this from a place of let's really get all the healers together and let's claim our power so that we can start fulfilling our purpose and start creating massive impact in the world, because our world, look at our world, it really needs a bit of uplifting, okay? So this is my offer that's obviously has been channeled, meant for more, of course, because we are meant for more. So it's a 25-week program. It takes you through the whole transformation. So we build a soul-led, successful healing or spiritual business, one that flows from your purpose, authenticity, and your unique gifts. And with a channeled, personalized 5D strategy, meant for more helps you attract your clients, create lasting impact, and manifest the success and wealth you were always meant for. So, and you also get trained in my healing modality. You cannot obviously be a trainer for it, but I want to share with you how you can heal yourself. So it's very important. So I'm actually going to teach you how you can heal yourself using my healing modality that's also been channeled. So this is for you if you are here to build more than a business. I don't want you to mistake this for a business program, because it really isn't, okay? You are here to create impact, one that awakens your soul, touches lives, and transforms the world. We are here to create legacy. We are here to create impact. And your business is a vehicle for that. Your business is an expression of you. You're ready to rise, but I mean ready, okay? Because as I say, majority of people is not ready, okay? So you're ready to rise, to step into your divine power, to remember who you truly are, to awaken or deepen your soul-given gifts, spelling mistakes, channel new body of work, wisdom and knowledge that live within you, and shape them into an irresistible offer, a product or service that is revolutionary, soul-born, and magnetic, okay? You're not here to blend in. You're here to stand out and change the game. Do you feel this? Do you feel this? Because I feel this. Oh my goodness, I feel this. Okay, do you guys feel this? You long to heal your blocks, seen and unseen, that keep you small, hidden, or stuck in waiting. You are here to shift your frequency, to rise into the next level version of yourself, confident, abundant, and magnetic, because that is who you truly are. You are ready for strategy, but not just any strategy. You want a channeled, proven, soul-aligned roadmap that honors your essence and guides you to repeatable, scalable success without ever compromising who you are. You are done watching time slip through your fingers. You can feel the urgency in your bones. You are meant for more. And now you're ready to claim it. You want success on your terms with ease, flow, and alignment. You want a business model that brings your dream lifestyle into reality. No more sacrifice, no more hustle, only harmony. Your soul already knows. You're not here to follow. You're here to lead. And the time is now. So what will we cover each week? Okay, this is a lot, 25 weeks, okay? So I'll be sending you, in the comments, I'll be sharing with you the link to this so you can really see what we cover each week in great details. But here I just want to share with you the journey I will be taking you on. So week 1 is all about expanding your energy and deepening your senses so you can start channeling and you can start connecting to your gifts already. That week 1 is very important. Week 2 is raise your frequency and quantum jumping. So we'll be raising your frequency and preparing you to quantum jump. Week 3 is abundance embodiment. So here we'll be healing your sacrifice, your scarcity mindset, your fears, anything to do with money. Here we'll be connecting to abundance consciousness, and you will be embodying I am abundance, not I am abundant. I am, this is who I am. Abundance is who I am. Week 4 is when we start connecting to your soul. Okay, so you will learn how to connect to your soul, how to channel, what's your unique way of connecting with your soul and channeling. Week 5 is deep healing. So here we're really going into, every week we heal, but here we're focusing on massive deep healing and really releasing your old identity, the identity that is programmed, that is conditioned. This happens on week 5. Week 6, we're connecting to your purpose. So you're channeling your purpose, your soul vision is activated. And then we're channeling the wisdom and knowledge that you're here to share with the world. So we're doing it for 2 weeks. You'll be channeling the new body of work. Week 9 is you'll be embodying your next level self. So this soul identity and your 5D leader. Week 10 is all about channeling your magnetic message, your soul aligned niche. So then when people ask you, hey, what is it that you do? You know what to say. Okay? Catherine, sorry I have to go. No worries. Yeah, make sure you watch the activation. Week 11 is activating your soul given and unique gifts. Okay? Week 12 and 13, you create your offer and your sales page as well. So this is when your offer drops in. Everything is channeled, obviously. Week 14 is we build your aligned social media platforms and we start bringing people into your audience, into your community. Week 15 is all about creating your freebie. Week 16 to 18, that's when you start attracting people, creating engagement, and there's visibility strategy and content creation happening. Week 19 to 22 is when you launch your offer. It's when you create your freebie, when you launch your freebie, when you launch your offer, and you're learning how you can launch with power, ease, and flow. And this week, 19 to 22, that's when the cash injections come. Okay, and week 23 to 25, that's when we scale your business. So we talk about automations, we talk about how you can create consistent income on autopilot. Okay, so what's included? You get weekly teachings, modules. Okay, so it's a written content with activations, with meditations, and everything obviously it's channeled. Okay. You get 25 group healing sessions. So every week you get healing session that's recorded and it's for your personal healing stuff, any fears, any doubts, anything that's blocking you. We deal with that. And then you have business sessions when we channel everything to do with your business. Okay. So you need to remember that both weekly sessions are recorded because energy is non-linear. Healing doesn't rely on time and space the way the mind does, okay? So you need to remember that these sessions are infused with high frequency energy, healing, codes, and soul aligned transmissions, okay? And the energy doesn't expire. And you get weekly one-on-one catch-ups with me every week. So what happens is you go through the teachings, you do your healing, you do the business sessions, and we catch up every week so I can guide you more. I can make sure you're on the right path. I answer any of your questions. So I'll give you personalized feedback every single week, making sure that you're moving in the right direction. Okay. What else? You get unlimited online support in our Facebook group, so you can connect with other women on the same path as you. You can have an accountability partner. You get also other bonuses that are worth £2,500, so that's quite massive, plus an extra bonus. Okay, so you get a gift of my channeling. So if for any reason you feel stuck, or you just want me to double check if your channeling is right, I can channel things for you. I can channel your strategy, your content, anything you want. You have access to my channeling. Okay, which is massive in itself. Okay, my channeling alone brought anything between 10 to 50k for clients, like as a one-off. This is like massive. Okay, so let's talk about the results you walk away with. Okay, so by the end of Meant for More, you won't just have a successful healing business. You'll be activated, you'll be aligned, you'll be fully embodied as the next level version of yourself, creating wealth, impact, freedom on your terms. Okay, so here's what's waiting for you on the other side of the journey. Okay, so you'll know exactly who you are, what you're here to do, and how to do it, embodying the magnetic, powerful version of you that creates impact and leads with certainty. So you'll dissolve deep-rooted blocks, rewire your mind for success, and activate a frequency that naturally attracts wealth, visibility, success, and aligned opportunities. You uncover your unique gifts and your genius, craft an offer that transforms lives, and implement a practical, proven, scalable, and channeled business strategy that evolves with you. You unlock new levels of abundance. So my clients create anything between 9 to 60k months while making soul-aligned impact they were born for. So what makes this program so unique? Obviously the channeled wisdom. You guys know that, I've been told that this is the first ever 5D methodology in the world, okay? We don't do business in a 3D way. So I work with 5D consciousness, abundance consciousness, and the Plaiadians, okay? Channeled strategy. So, I don't put you in a box, we are channeling your own pathway to success. It's a holistic transformation. The transformation goes in so much depth that you will never go back to your old ways. So we're doing healing, we're raising your vibrations, we're igniting your power, we do embodiment, and obviously business strategy. And, I'm using very, very successful healing modality that it's also channeled, and I mentioned how it works on day one. Soul guided coaching. So again, we channel everything by me getting you in a meditative state, and I use coaching and specific questions to really help you channel the right information from your soul. And of course, you know who I work with, right? It's not only, you don't only work with me, you work with my guides as well. And what makes this program so different is me. It's my devotion, my love, my care I have for my clients is absolutely unmatched, and I'm sure you can feel that, okay? And my space, that I'm able to create space for you that really opens you up, cracks you open. So now I want to share with you the results my clients had, just to prove you that it's not only me who created amazing results in my business, my clients also did it. So here, this client, Rebecca, she made 21k from her first launch, and then she said, and now more than doubled it, so 40, bless me, excuse me guys, 40k plus, okay? And this is something that it's not just a one-off income. You need to remember that with this strategy, you create six-figure years thereafter as well. So it's a continuous flow of income. 9k. Sarah, she just made over 10k, and that was her first ever, 10k ever. So in the comments below, I'll be sharing with you the link to my Meant for More. And there's so many more testimonials, so you can really go through it and see for yourself. Rodica, she made 20k. Maria, she made over 5k with just 2 clients, and that was when she went from charging $100 per session to creating £2,500 program, and within 24 hours she made $5,000 in cash. Yeah. And Al, he made 60k. Okay, so hopefully this shows you the potential of this work. Okay, so here's a reminder of what you get. You get access to my teaching materials. Here you can see the value of it. That's not what I charge, but this is the value of it. You get 2 weekly recorded sessions with me, the healing and the business sessions. You get one-on-one catch-ups with me. Okay, you get personalized feedback on your work. You get obviously sisterhood, accountability partner, you get free bonuses, which includes obviously my channeling, access to my channeling. So the total value of this whole program is just over £11,000. And usually this program is £5,000, and that doesn't even include bonuses, okay? But I want to share with you one-time offer. So right now, my aligned price is £3,500 if you pay up front, plus you get all different bonuses, okay? Or you can spread it across 12 monthly payments, okay, of £333. I only have availability for 3 soul-aligned clients, because as you can imagine, working with people, you know, there is stuff that you need to do behind the scenes, but because I work with you one-on-one, there's one-on-one catch-ups, and I'm doing channeling for you and channeling guidance, weekly guidance, what you need to be doing as well. It takes a lot of my time, and so I always work with one-on-one with clients, either as a full one-on-one or as a group, but also with one-on-one element, because that's what it takes to create amazing results for you. So I only have space for 3 amazing, beautiful souls who are ready for this. And I don't want you to see it as a cost. I want you to see it as a declaration. It's a sacred commitment to rise, to lead, and to create from a frequency of abundance. Okay? And for every woman who steps into this container, feels the shift the moment she says yes, because the activation begins instantly. The minute you energetically enter this container, things will start shifting, okay? So just to put it in perspective, this is 58% off right now, and this is the savings, £4,000 savings, okay? But go for it if it feels aligned. If it feels aligned, reach out to me so I can check with your guides and with my guides whether this is the right path for you. I would never allow you to join me if I don't check with my guides, okay? So you know if you're meant to be here. Your soul already feels the pull, okay? This is your invitation to rise, to claim the business, freedom, and impact you came for. Any questions, guys? Before we do activation, any questions? You know what? Let me just lock the door, because I can hear my kids came home, and sometimes they're like, "Hi, mommy." So let me just lock the doors. I have definitely overrun, that's for sure. I knew this was going to be slightly longer because there were so many things I wanted to cover. So do you have any... Helen, are these group sessions on Zoom? How long is each session? So the sessions vary. So they're on Zoom, so everything is recorded. So once you join, you get access to the whole program, and you have access, everything's happening on Zoom, but it's recorded. Remember, the sessions are recorded, so you have access to them. So the sessions are anything between 30 minutes to 60 minutes, sometimes over. But we also, after each week, at the end of each week, we always have catch-up sessions just to see how you're getting on. And you can ask me to channel a specific guidance for you on a weekly basis. So like, we're working with your guides all the time, and you've got me as your coach one-on-one as well. Okay, does that make sense? Any questions? Otherwise, we're going to go to our activation. Okay, this activation will be beautiful, because what I want to do is I'm going to be taking you to your soul, of course, and we're going to be meeting your soul identity, where you've already fulfilled your purpose. And then we'll be asking her what energetic steps you need to be taking right now to fully embody her, and what strategic steps you need to be taking to embody her fully as well. So we'll give you guidance as to what you need to be working on, but this activation will help you fully feel her in you, and we're going to be bringing her into your body and activating your body as well. Okay, are we ready? Guys, and if you have any questions after the session, or if you have questions around, any different, other days that I've covered, just reach out to me and speak to me. Seriously, I do not bite. Only sometimes. No, I'm joking. You'll probably know that, my personality and my energy is very loving, very caring, very gentle. But it's funny, because when I work with my guides, they do tough love for me. So I'm like, this is what you need to be doing. This is not what you're meant to be doing. And this all comes from my guides and your guides. But me personally, I'm very loving and gentle, and I really do care. So anyway, let's do this. So close your eyes. Remember to do this activation when you're in a safe place. Don't get distracted. You can always do it on the replay as well. Do it as many times as you want. It's going to be so powerful. So close your eyes, sit comfortably. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. And with every breath, you connect more and more. You go deeper and deeper and deeper. You go deeper and deeper. You can feel your energies dropping down into your heart. You can feel your breathing is deepening. Your body is fully relaxed. And you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You can see your roots coming out of your feet and the bottom of your spine, going down into the earth, traveling down through the earth, going down, down, down. As you see your roots traveling down, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You can see your roots traveling down all the way down to the earth's core. And there you see a beautiful color. That's the color your soul truly needs right now. And you see this color is traveling through your roots, going up, 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 all the way up to your feet. And now it's traveling through your feet, going up through your legs, going to your abdomen, your chest, your arms and hands, your neck, and all the way to the top of your head. You can now see that your whole body is filled with this beautiful color. And now you see your channel is opening now. And you see golden bright light coming from above. We only work with unconditional love and the purest, highest form of light. That's exactly what you see coming from above, going into your channel. And as it hits your channel, it expands your channel, it activates your channel, and it clears anything that doesn't belong there. Now you see the light going down into your heart center. As it reaches your heart, it opens up your heart energy expands. You feel more open and more receptive. And the light is filling up your heart. When it reaches the top, it overflows to your chest. And then you can see the lights going outwards. Now we're going to ask your soul, your spirit guides, 5D consciousness, abundance consciousness, and the Plaiadians to step forward and to help us with today's activation. Our intention is to help you embody your soul identity and your 5D leader, the person who's already fulfilled your purpose. Take a deep breath in and out. Now we're going to ask your soul to take you into your future. She's taking you there right now. You can see her grabbing you by your hand. And you're traveling through time. You're going into your future. And now you land there. And she's showing you the impact you have created. You can see how fulfilling your purpose really looked like. I want you to feel how she feels. Your purpose has been fulfilled. You've created an amazing impact in the world. And suddenly you look around you and you see all these beautiful souls you have helped. You look around you and there's masses and masses and masses of people. You cannot really see the end of them. And they're coming towards you. You can feel the connection you have heart to heart. They're all bright, glowing in golden light, and so are you. And they're coming to you, giving you gifts, flowers. Their hearts are open with gratitude. They're telling you how grateful they are for your work. They're telling you that you have changed their lives. That if it wasn't for you, they would never be able to achieve this type of transformation. Your heart is so full. Breathe in and breathe out and really receive all this gratitude from other people, all this connection you have with them, all the love you have from them. I want you to be fully embodied, fully present. Feel all the feelings. How does it feel to fulfill your purpose and receive all this gratitude? Your soul is now showing you the impact you had on people individually, but also the impact you had on a global scale. And you can't quite believe it. You have done it. You fucking did it. You fucking did it. You are in your power. You've shared your whole essence to the world. The world received it well. Take a deep breath in and out and really feel all those beautiful emotions. And this is who you are. This is who you're here to be. Now I want you to see yourself standing in front of the version of yourself who has already achieved everything, your soul identity. I want you to face her. And I want you to ask her, what do I need to do energetically to embody you fully, to quantum jump and to really fulfill my purpose? And now ask her, what practical steps, strategic steps do I need to take to fully embody you and to start fulfilling my purpose? Now you can ask her anything you wish. If there's anything else she wishes to share with you, stay open and receptive to receive this information. Now I want you to keep your heart open, and I want you to welcome her into your body. So you can see the soul version of yourself merging into your body. And as it merges into your body, you can feel her light activating your cells. You can see the light going, expanding to every single part of your body. And as it activates your body, you remember who you truly are. You remember your power. And you fully embody it. You fully embody your purpose. You fully embody your soul identity. Take a deep breath in and out. Remember, you can always return to this place to ask for more guidance. Okay, I'm going to bring you back now. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. And with every breath, you can see and feel your energy coming back into your body. It's coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back. You can see your channel is closing now. You can see roots coming up from the earth's core all the way up to your feet, but they're still grounded underneath the earth. You can see golden bubbles surrounding you and protecting you and your energy. Your energy is fully coming back into your body. It is fully back now. You are back into your body. You are back into the room. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Ooh, I got emotional there. So, how was it for you guys? Tell me in comments below, how was the activation? How did you feel? Did you actually see anything? Did you connect with everything? For those of you who couldn't quite connect, I just want you to know that it takes practice, and you know, it takes me and my clients 4 weeks to work on their energy, to expand their energy, to really for them to fully be able to connect to their soul. So there needs to be some sort of preparation done before, but I know some of you will be able to connect straight away, and these activations are designed to activate you. So even if you haven't done it in a first go, try again. How was that for you? Please share in the comments below. How was the embodiment? How was the session for you in general? For those of you who want to share with me, I would really love you to post in the group how you found the whole experience, the 4-day activation. What were your key takeaways? Like, how did you find it? What was most beneficial for you? How the activation actually made you feel? I would really, really appreciate your feedback and see the impact that it had on people. So I would really, really appreciate it. Helen, it felt really lovely to connect with my future self, but when I asked to see, it went dark. Oh, okay. So we know there's something we need to work on there. You can always ask why. You know, why did it go all dark? Because your soul should then tell you, okay, you're not ready, you need to do work on this, or you need to do certain things, you know. So we always can get more guidance as well. So next time you're doing it, you can simply ask. If you're not getting anything, you know, it just shows that you need to do a little bit more energetic work before you can receive that information. Anybody? Any other questions? Or I would love to hear how the activation was for you guys. But if not, that's absolutely fine. Do reach out to me if you have any questions. Please leave a post about how you found this activation. Day 1, day 2, day 3, the whole activation. How was the journey for you? Guys, thank you so much for joining me live and on replays. For those of you who have been watching me, who have been absorbing this information, trust me, this is life-changing. The minute you implement everything into your life, it will completely change your life. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm doing all this for you guys, lovely people. I do feel your love and I respect you so much. I'm sending you lots of love. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, hang on, Karen, I definitely have to do this activation again because I went somewhere and passed out. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well guys, thank you so much. I'm sending lots of love. Bye for now.